Hello my love, so welcome back to my YouTube channel. We're going to be doing a makeup tutorial on this eye look that you see right here. So stunning, I'm obsessed. Let's go ahead and jump into it. So we're going to take the Soft Glam palette by Anastasia, and I'm taking the shade Orange Soda and just a really big fluffy brush to apply this on my outer corner and my crease. I do build this color up quite a bit, so I'd want to say I went in with this shade maybe about 4 to 5 times just to really build it up, blending it from inner to outer corner in circular motions and then sweeping motions as well, just to evenly distribute the product all over my lid, because I really need this transition to pop through because we're doing a really smoky eye, so transitions are everything. Now taking the shade Sienna, this is a really pretty warm brown color. I'm using an Eco Tools blending brush. I love this blending brush because it's dense enough to pack on the color, but then still has enough movement to where I can really blend out the shade as well. So I'm going to go ahead and pack on this shade Sienna and then start to blend it out. Once we blend that out with this brush, I'm going to go ahead and take a clean brush. This one's by Morphe. I'm going to use this just to make sure that there's no harsh lines whatsoever. And then we're going to dip into the shade Cypress Umber, which is a really deep brown color. And I'm using another Morphe brush. I'm going to be listing all the brushes and products that I'm using down below in the description, so don't even worry about that, you guys. But I know this brush is a Morphe brush. It's a really nice detailer brush, so it allows you to get right into the small areas of your crease, your outer corner, just right where you want the color. So I'm going to be strictly applying this color to that lower part of my crease and outer corner, not bringing it up too high. I'm going to use whatever was left over on my Eco Tools brush just to blend it into Sienna. But now we're going to start with that deeper smoky look. So we're going to start keeping the darker colors lower. Now we're going to be taking the black shade from the Soft Glam palette and using that same Morphe brush to apply it strictly on the outer corner and the lower crease area. This color is not being blended up high at all. It's going to be just right there when we cut our crease with concealer, just enough to give us that nice dimension and that smoky look, because black you can get really messy with really quick, so it's strictly staying in that area. Now I'm taking a makeup wipe just to clean up the edges. This is like the most satisfying part to me because it just makes the blend look so good, in my opinion. I'm just like, ooh, yes girl. Alright, I'm going to be taking my e.l.f. Camo Concealer to do a little half cut crease action, and you guys, if you have not purchased this concealer yet, you need to stop what you're doing, go to the store and grab it, because it is the most full coverage concealer that I own. It's from the drugstore. It's so affordable, and it really changed my cut crease game when it comes to like doing my makeup tutorials and these types of eye looks. And it's also just a really good concealer as well. But this shade is a little too light, so it works perfectly for cutting my crease. Just trust me. Go out there and buy it. You will not regret it. Next, I'm going to be taking my Essence Metal Shock Liquid Eyeshadow. This is the color Silver. I love using this as a glitter liner because it doesn't crack, it lasts all day, and it's so pigmented. I really love how it works. As long as you have a really thin brush, you can get the job done as a glitter liner. It works amazing. Now I'm taking some black just to really define that area where the silver is and where the cut crease is. It just makes it all pop, the crease, the glitter. It just makes it look so good. So I'm going to go ahead and apply the black and then blend it out with a little bit of the Cypress Umber shade just to make sure that's nice and blended. We don't need it too harsh or anything like that. However, I did mess up the glitter liner a little bit. As you can see, it's not completely straight, completely, perfect how I would want it for this look. But have no fear. There's a reason why I did not set my lid. It was because I experienced this problem when I did my first eye before I started filming. So I knew not to set it. And I went ahead and took concealer just to really clean it up, and it actually made it pop even more. So I was not mad at this step, actually. So go ahead and just take your concealer, that same e.l.f. Camo Concealer. What a lifesaver it is, honestly. And go ahead and clean up the edges around it, and then I'm tapping a little bit more of the glitter liner just to make sure it's still popping. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm going to be setting the lid. This is going to be the shade Fresh from the Sultry palette by Anastasia. I love this shade to set my lid when I'm about to start my eyeshadow. In this case, it's perfect for this lid shade just because I wasn't going to go in with anything crazy. I just needed a really nice matte ivory color, and it worked perfectly. Now I'm taking by Essence, I'm taking one of their liquid liners as well, and using this to line my upper lash line. And then we're also going to take that same liquid shadow to do another glitter line right above that, just to add a little bit more glam. I wasn't going to do this, and then I decided to do it, and I actually love it. So love this effect. Now for lashes, I'm going to take my Salon Perfect 614 lashes. These are double stacked on top of each other, so two of the same pair. It's just a beautiful lash by itself with two pairs stacked on top of it. It's just, these are my favorite. They're my go-to, my ride or dies. I'll never stop using these. Now I'm just coating my lashes with mascara and then giving them a curl, and then we'll go ahead and work on the lower lash line. I'm going to be taking all the same eyeshadows that we used and apply them in the same exact order that we used them on the bottom. So that first transition shade, that second one, and then etc. etc. And I'm going to really just smoke out the lower lash line, pop on some mascara, and then call it a day. You can also apply some black liner to your waterline if you want. I didn't, but that would make it a little bit more dramatic, a little bit more smoky. So do what you will if that's what you want to do. But that is going to wrap it up for this video, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a big thumbs up down below, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you're not already. And I'll check you guys out in my next one as always. Bye, you guys. Peace out.